I avoided it. I'll be honest.
I mean, yeah, you can avoid, but we've seen it. Kinda. Because this is essentially what played at the end of No Way Home. The end, the post-credit teaser for the movie. And initially I thought it was the same one, but then some people were saying that there's new stuff in it, and that's all you gotta tell me. If you tell me there's new stuff in it, okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Speaking of new stuff in it, you put some new nasty shit in this already nasty coffee.
I mean, well, it's simple. You take Death Wish coffee, and then coffee makers have a button that says strong. You hit the strong button, and it ramps that motherfucker up 20 notches. Because your ass ain't sleeping. When there's stuff we gotta watch, and if I see one yawn, I'm in the lab. With beakers and everything. Because I'm like, this nigga's not gonna fucking sleep. Fuck that.
I'm up. Nigga, I'm up. I am up.
Bad enough your imaginary friend falls asleep at everything according to you. So I'm like, you're not going down the same path. You're not gonna take this from me.
I hate when you watch shit. I will be the honest. I'm just being honest with you. When I say honest, I am being brutally honest. I hate when you watch shit. You just think it on me about reenacting shit after I watch it. When you watch shit, you take it further because you're like a petty. You're like a petty. You don't let shit go.
I take the important nuggets from it. I take the important stuff from it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's what I do, and I apply that to my daily life to make people better. To make you a better version of yourself, if that's even possible.
That's not fucking better. I took the last bar of soap. Here you go. You're not going to take this from me.
Exactly.
Fucking bar of soap.
It's applicable to the situation, ain't it?
It's not. No, I just want you to let shit die in a movie. Just let shit stay in a movie. Let a good movie.
Well, if you're literally taking stuff, then what you want me to do?
Not
I'm gonna monologue, motherfucker, because you took the shit.
No, stop using his line.
Nothing. 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 You just don't turn it off. Nothing. 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 Nothing is over. Nothing. Nothing. You just don't turn it off. Nothing.
This is a movie that's already a day one. The whole entire world knows it's day one. So, if there's anything new in this, I want to watch it and absorb it and get even more hyped than I already am. They don't need to show me anything else of this movie for it to be a day one. It was already a day one before I saw the teaser at the end of No Way Home, which is the best way to cap off that movie, an already incredible movie. You give us a glimpse into the next stage of what's already brilliant. It's like somebody playing cards with somebody, and you look at their hand and it's ace, 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 and you're like, well, damn, you can't get better than that.
And then they pull out deuces wild, deuces wild, deuces wild, joker, joker.
It's like, how do you just constantly play perfect hands? I don't understand it. I'm not gonna try to understand it.
Cobra Kai does it.
They do. Like, Cobra Kai is pretty much the MCU of TV shows. As far as taking a established series and just pushing it further and connecting things. Like, it's like they looked at what Marvel did. It's like, okay, yeah, that's dope. Mm-hmm. Let's do some dope shit too. And they proceeded to dominate. You know, some shows could learn, you know, a lesson like Chucky, but you know what I mean, we're not gonna talk about what shows like Chucky are whack and need to learn from Cobra Kai like Chucky, but you know what I mean, they do it right. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Dr. Motherfucking Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is going to be insane. Now, we had the privilege of talking with an OG Triple OG Makazi today about this movie, because we're talking about No Way Home and how it's going to have a ripple effect on everything else, we believe, because that movie was incredible, and by proxy, this is going to be incredible, because like this is following that, and they know what they're doing now. You know what I mean? Like, I said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it again, and I'm going to drill it in people's heads. This is a great time to be alive.
You scared the shit.
If you're a comic fan, a fan of entertainment, or any kind of shit like this, it's just a great time to be alive.
Yeah.
And I want people to stop with the whole DC versus Marvel thing, because they both got dope shit coming out. Can we agree to just put the bullshit aside? This rivalry doesn't benefit anybody.
Yeah.
Competition is good. They both are cool with each other. Why the fuck are you fighting? Why are you fighting?
Why are you fighting? It makes, to me, and let me say this with confidence, and we have to stop the comparisons.
Just stop that shit, man.
And we have to stop the whole, well, maybe this should have been this way when it comes to these movies, because my DMs are filled up with shit, and then I get text messages, I get these random ass phone calls from people saying, Joe, you should have played War Machine. And I'm sitting here looking like I can't control every fucking thing. Yes, should I have played War Machine? You fucking right, I should have played War Machine. But after a while, it's overwhelming. When people message you, and then we walk in the theater, and everybody's saying, oh, you would have been great as War Machine. I just can't. I'm stressed the fuck out. The fuck?
What does that got to do with anything I was talking about? Your deluded fantasies have nothing to do with the point that I was trying to make. Sidetracked it and derailing again. What are you even talking about? Who says that? That's the bill collectors trying to scam your ass into paying them money. Because they get you to agree with them, like, yeah. And then boom, their bill's paid, and they got you yet again. It's a tactic that you always fall for. Marvel Studios, Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness. This is the official teaser. I thought it was the same thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. But people have said there's some new stuff in it. Either way, we're going to watch it. We're going to get to absorb it. We're going to watch it again. And we're going to get even more hype than we already are for an amazing movie. Are you ready?
What?
Okay, I assume by the sound effects that you're ready. Let's do this.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Why? We tampered with the stability of space-time.
Day one.
Multiverse.
All I got to see is candles.
About which we know frighteningly little. Your desecration of reality
Already, No Way Home ties.
will not go unpunished.
Shit's
Fuck.
fucked.
Some shit like that. And we...
It was the only way.
Looking like a boss.
Titanic.
But I never
The water inside
predicted
there.
this
Interesting.
to happen.
Woo!
We saw this.
Wanda.
I knew sooner or later you'd show up. I made mistakes, and people were hurt.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
Already
And what are
connected.
you here for?
And he already
I need your
knows.
help.
With what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
So who are the two behind him?
I'm sorry, Stephen.
My man got the cornrows. That's how I'm trying to get my shit.
Tyler Perry joints.
Ooh.
Greatest threat
Ooh.
to our universe
Ooh.
is you. Things just got out of hand.
Ooh.
They pushed it back to May?
I thought it was always May.
I thought it was March at one point.
I don't know.
That's some multiverse shit.
Now- Keep in mind, he said this joint is a horror film. Keep in mind, it's a horror film. And that just lets you know that the shit that we gonna see is gonna be wild. It is going to be fucking wild. And
Understand
where you at? Where you at?
Who'd you see?
our universe.
I'm looking at that motherfucker and I'm thinking of Schumacher Wrath.
Shin Giraffe?
Never, don't worry about it. It's a creepy motherfucker. Like, if I hear horror film, I'm thinking about Blackheart and other motherfuckers that could pop up. But like, they say this shit is a horror film,
Okay.
which means it's some wild shit that could happen in this fucking movie.
Okay.
And remember, the shit that you see in the trailers, those are just, you know, little nuggets. It ain't showing you nothing. How much of No Way Home?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you saw a little bit in the trailer, like, oh yeah, it's gonna be dope. And we saw the movie, and then we were planking because it's like, yo, I can't handle this.
I meant to mention that shit to you.
I can't handle it.
I meant to mention that, like, after the movie, I was just like, I can't believe that No Way Home had multiple trailers, teasers, and TV spots, and that wasn't even 3% of the fucking movie.
They know how to fucking do this shit, man. It's like, and I don't even want to say half the movie. Like 75% of the movie you have not even seen, and you don't even know what's gonna. You don't even have any indication of what's gonna happen from these trailers, because like you see, it's like a magic trick, and I always say it. Like, they create the experience. They tell you how to feel in these creations. Like look at this. You know what I mean? Just doing this shit. Like, and you look, ooh, and you get hype, and you go see the movie, and it's just like, it's Mike Tyson just hitting you left and right. Like, yeah, you wasn't ready for this, was you? Bop, 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 and you sitting there enjoying it the whole time. It's like, it's the best pain ever. Like, you know what I mean?
Especially when you watch certain shit like this in 40X.
Like, it's crazy how they do this shit, man. It's just like, one wrong move can fuck up the whole experience. But like, they guide you through the whole process of you hearing the movie is coming out, and then the teasers and trailers come out, and then the movie comes out, and it's like, if you're hyped the whole entire time, it's like,
It's a good film.
it's just, you got to give them a round of applause. Like, y'all killed this shit, from marketing to directing and everything and execution. Y'all just killed it, and it was the same for No Way Home. And I already say it's going to be the same for this, because right now, they can do no wrong. They know what they're doing. They got Sam Raimi doing this shit, man. They got Sam Raimi. Now, initially, like, because Scott Derrickson was supposed to do it, and then, you know, I guess visions didn't align, and you know, he stepped back. It's like, all right, you got it. And then they got Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi did it, and then Scott Derrickson said, all right, best of luck, you got it. You know, I'm gonna go work on this stuff over here. You know, they dapped each other up, and then Sam Raimi took over, and then it's like,
who to me is perfect for portraying a Marvel/horror.
yeah, when it comes to horror, yeah, the man. Like, it's gonna be exciting. You know what I mean? Because like, Sam Raimi, the joints he's directed have been wild, yo. They've been wild.
This shit might get so fun. You know, I mean, I just feel like this movie is going to have a different Doctor Strange feel because Sam Raimi is going to change imagery.
Now,
the feel is going to be different.
Yeah. Now, honestly, like, I was like a little sad because like Scott Derrickson gave us a fucking crazy ass movie, and knowing he was attached to the second one, I'm like, yeah, it's going to be more of that. And then hearing that he wasn't a part of it, I'm like, damn, you know,
I'm with you.
It's like, damn, man, but it's gonna be dope. Like, it's Scott Derrickson, like, he gave us the first one. But then when you think about Sam Raimi, it's like, it's Sam Raimi coming back to Marvel.
Yeah, after
this is crazy. When you think about it, and it's him doing horror.
Yep.
His bread and butter, like, okay, it's like the next best possible choice. It's like, okay, like, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and I'm fucking excited as fuck.
I'm excited, but I'm also scared because I don't know how dark they're gonna go with this shit.
I hope this shit goes dark as fuck. I hope it goes dark as fuck.
But you watched Marvel's What If, and you saw how dark they got when they showed you.
Yeah. I want it though. I want it. Like, I want the pain. Like, destroy me, scare me. You know what I mean? This might be some shit where it has a fucked up ending. You're like, oh fuck, no. You know what I mean? Some shit like that.
But that fucked up ending means that the Marvel universe also changes, depending on which route they take with this shit, dog.
Hey, we might get a drag me to hell ending in this bitch. Man. Like, on some shit. It's like, what the fuck? No. Like, I mean, do that. Like, just go all the way. I hope, and I know Marvel know what they're doing now, so they probably hit him up. It's like, yeah, you know what? This is what we want to do. Go crazy. Here's the check. Do what you want to do, baby. You got it. He said word. They said word. They dapped each other up. Kevin Feige came in with the pimp hat and a cigar. Gave him the head nod. He didn't even say shit. He just gave him the head nod. You know what I mean? And then walked off. And that's all the fucking. That's all they needed. And then he went to work. He went in the lab with the lab coat on and everything.
Kevin Feige be walking inside rooms like Bernie Mac on Players Club.
Yeah.
Green suit and shit.
Yep.
Make my money.
Like exactly, he don't say shit.
He don't say shit,
He's
he's
got
quiet.
the fedora and he's got the cigar. Maybe a goblet of wine, whatever like that. And he walks around. He looks what's going on. Give him the head nod to let him know. Yeah, just continue doing what you're doing. And he walks off. And then a great movie is made. That's the process. That's the creative process right there. That's what they do.
Kevin Feige is a fucking boss. Nigga probably told Kingpin, yo, you better put on your best performance. I will make sure, sir.
That's just like I just want to meet Kevin Feige one day and just that. Like, I mean, we ain't even gotta say nothing. It's like I love what you do. That maybe take a picture, maybe put in a movie, and then go about that day. Like it's just like this is a well-oiled machine right now. Niggas know what they doing, and I just appreciate the shit, and I'm here for it. Whatever y'all come out with, I'm there day one because I'm a fan of this shit. I'm a fan of great entertainment. I'm a fan of comic books brought to life in spectacular fashion. As I've said before, I'm like a broken record now, but y'all motherfuckers is killing it. I'm not on that nitpicky shit. I'm here to enjoy this shit, and as long as y'all continue making amazing movies, you got me for life. That's all I got to say. So day one, I'm fucking there. And cut.
A giant octopus eyeball. What the fuck type of monster is that? That's
That's,
like
that's Shim McGrath, yo.
shit is a fucking abomination, dog.
This nigga right here.
That's him. That is him. That is him. A giant
I swear that's
eyeball.
him. I swear that's fucking him.
That is him. Octopus eyeball.
Yeah, I see that shit and
Shuma Gurath.
Shim McGrath is the first thing that popped in my
Shuma
fucking
Gurath.
head. That's him.
Nigga name even sounds scary.
That is him. And there's some wild shit they can do with this nigga. I swear, yeah, that's him. That's definitely him. The more I look at it, I'm like, yeah, that's him. That's him.